an advanced fighter jet so cutting-edge that it was ushered into an entirely new generation to become the world's first fifth-generation fighter jet. Even after 3 more fifth-generation fighter jets, it remains the most dangerous fighter jet in the world. A key advantage on the battlefield helps the United States maintain its edge over its peer competitor China. A unique fighter jet to such an extent that, in an effort to protect the technologies it holds, a federal law was enacted to prevent its sale to any other country on the planet, even U.S. allies. Yes, this fighter jet is the Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor. And today, we will delve into the showdown between 2 super fighter jets, America's F-22 Raptor and China's J-20. In the world of advanced military technology, every second can determine victory or defeat. Can the new F-22 Raptor really take down the J-20 in just 1 second? Let's explore the cutting-edge technologies, combat capabilities, and strengths and weaknesses of these 2 aircraft. Are you ready for a fiery showdown in the skies? Let's take off. Introduce the American F-22 Raptor, developed by Lockheed Martin, is exclusively dedicated to the U.S. Air Force, with even the closest U.S. allies prohibited from acquiring it to protect its stealth technology. The F-22 Raptor made its first test flight in September 1997 and officially entered service in December 2005. Production of the F-22 was halted in 2011 due to its exorbitant cost and the absence of any challengers capable of threatening its dominance as a fighter jet. Currently, the F-22, along with China's J-20, is still classified among the most advanced fifth-generation fighter jets in the world. Both are single-seat, twin-engine aircraft equipped with stealth technology to evade radar detection. The J-20 and F-22 are similar in size. The Chinese fighter jet is 20.3 meters long with a wingspan of 12.9 meters. These dimensions for the F-22 are 19 meters and 13.6 meters, respectively. Both aircraft are made of alloy and have an empty weight of 19 tons. The J-20's payload weight reaches around 32 tons, heavier than the F-22's 29 tons, but the American fighter can take off with a maximum weight of up to 38 tons, 2 tons more than the Chinese fighter. Both aircraft can operate at a maximum altitude of 20 kilometers, with a top speed exceeding Mach 2. The F-22 has a relatively narrow combat radius of about 800 kilometers, while the large fuel tank allows the J-20 to maintain a combat radius of up to 1,100 kilometers. The F-22 is equipped with F-119PW-100 turbofan engines, allowing the fighter to reach a speed of Mach 1.82. The first engine with thrust vectoring enables the F-22 to perform agile maneuvers at supersonic speeds. Meanwhile, the engine is the weakest point of the J-20. The plan to produce the WS-15 engine specifically for this fighter has been delayed, so it can only use inferior engines like the domestic WS-10B or the Russian-made AL-31 FM2/3, significantly affecting its maneuverability and stealth capabilities at supersonic speeds. The frontal and side stealth capabilities of the J-20 are highly rated, while the F-22 appears more susceptible to radar detection. To maintain stealth, both fighters have internal weapon bays. The J-20 can carry 6 air-to-air missiles, fewer than the F-22. However, thanks to a larger weapon bay, the Chinese fighter can carry more long-range missiles along with LS-6 bombs. It is still unknown if the mighty Dragon is equipped with a machine gun. Some analysts believe the fighter will have this weapon. The F-22 can carry up to 8 short to medium-range air-to-air or air-to-ground missiles, an M61 Vulcan gun, and 4 underwing hardpoints for additional fuel or missile launchers. Both the J-20 and F-22 have high-precision integrated electronic systems and sensors, creating a fast-reacting electronic scan network, allowing them to track multiple targets in all weather conditions. Shenzhen TV has showcased the AESA radar used by the J-20 as very similar to the N/APG-77 of the F-22. The entire F-22 production project cost up to $62 billion, equivalent to $339 million per aircraft. The research and development cost of the J-20 is estimated to be over 30 billion yuan, with each aircraft valued at $100 to $110 million. Compare capabilities. The American F-22 Raptor is considered the U.S. military's unbeatable in the air stealth fighter jet. With superior features and equipped with AIM-120C AMRAAM missiles, GBU-32 JDAM bombs, and GBU-39 small-diameter bombs, the F-22 fighter easily dominates when attacking both air and ground targets. Additionally, the two powerful Pratt & Whitney F-119PW-100 engines allow the F-22 to achieve supersonic speeds without using afterburners. Moreover, the thrust vectoring technology enables this super fighter of the U.S. Air Force to perform spectacular tight turns in the air, and even hover like a helicopter. In late September 2014, taking off from a U.S. airbase in the United Arab Emirates, F-22 Raptor fighters successfully conducted a series of bombings targeting the extremist organization ISIS in northern Syria. Despite its power, China's Global Times commented that although the F-22 Raptor conducted successful airstrike campaigns in Syria, it lacks external fuel tanks and relies on the KC-10 aerial refueling aircraft. According to Global Times, the F-22 Raptor demonstrated its ability to defeat all fourth-generation fighters, including the F-15, F-16, and F/A-18, in exercises, but it still cannot match fifth-generation stealth fighters. Moreover, French Rafale fighters and German Eurofighter Typhoons could also pose a real threat to the F-22. In the Red Flag Alaska exercise in 2012, the German Eurofighter not only eliminated its targets but also managed to score some kills against the F-22. Additionally, the F-22 Raptor lacks a helmet-mounted display to aid in close air combat against fifth-generation stealth fighters. Due to these weaknesses, Global Times concluded that the F-22 Raptor cannot defeat China's J-20 fighter in close air combat. Duel. According to National Interest, the Chinese economy could rival that of the U.S. within the next 50 years. While the likelihood of a Third World War is very low, the U.S. still needs to prepare for a potential conflict. In modern warfare, achieving air superiority is extremely important. For the U.S., the fifth-generation stealth fighter, the F-22 Raptor, will be the leading weapon in ensuring air dominance. Defense analyst Dave Majumdar notes that the biggest competitor to the F-22 in the Asia-Pacific region is China's J-20 Mighty Dragon stealth fighter. In a potential aerial combat scenario between these two fighters, the Predator and the Mighty Dragon, which aircraft would emerge victorious? China has disclosed very little information about the J-20, and it may not even be a traditional concept of a fighter jet. This aircraft may be specifically designed for missions to disrupt U.S. power projection capabilities in the Western Pacific as part of China's anti-access/area denial strategy. It may also be configured for refueling support, airborne command, surveillance, and even carrying long-range cruise missiles to target U.S. aircraft carriers. Mr. Majumdar argues that images of the J-20 prototype suggest it is a stealth aircraft borrowing design elements from the F-22 and F-35. This is not a coincidence. China has stolen a large amount of information from the F-35 program, according to Pentagon reports. The main role of the J-20 may be ground attack combined with strong air-to-air capabilities. Similar to the F-35, the latest J-20 prototype is equipped with an electro-optical targeting system under the nose. The EOTS-89 system is manufactured by the China Academy of Aerospace Aerodynamics. If the J-20 were solely an air superiority fighter, it would not need this type of sensor. It is likely that the Chinese fighter will be equipped with an active electronically scanned array radar, with the Type 1475 radar reportedly being tested on a 2204 aircraft. However, this information about the project cannot be confirmed. China's desire to purchase Russia's Su-35 seems to be aimed at leveraging its radar and engine technology, according to Mr. Majumdar. The J-20 may be optimized for ground attack roles due to its relatively large airframe with small wings. The weapon bay of this fighter jet appears to be quite large. With such a configuration, the J-20 is more suited for ground attack missions than for air superiority. Additionally, China is experiencing difficulties in producing jet engines powerful enough for the aircraft to perform an air superiority role. Beijing is still struggling with the development of the domestically produced WS-10 engine. However, a ground attack aircraft does not need an extremely powerful engine, so the Russian-made AL-31F engine may suffice for China's purposes. Although the J-20 falls short of the fifth-generation fighter standards set by the F-22, this aircraft still holds certain advantages in the Asia-Pacific region. The F-22 has a relatively short range compared to the vastness of this area. Therefore, the F-22 requires the assistance of aerial refueling aircraft to extend its operational range. The most reasonable solution for the Chinese Air Force in countering US and Allied air superiority is to indirectly attack their logistics forces. Beijing understands that the J-20 has limited chances when directly confronting the F-22, so targeting bases is a strategy to establish their air superiority. Analyst Majumdar suggests that an aerial combat scenario between the F-22 and J-20 is unlikely. However, if China employs the J-20 in a reasonable strategy, this fighter jet could still pose a threat to the US Air Force. Unknown. China's J-20 aircraft, developed by Chengdu Aerospace Corporation, began testing in 2011 before entering service in March 2017. Several dozen J-20s have been produced, and this number will continue to increase. The American F-22 Raptor, developed by Lockheed Martin, is exclusively used by the US Air Force. This aircraft was first tested in 1997 and entered service in December 2005. The US plans to upgrade the fighter in the future. However, at present, it remains the most advanced fifth-generation aircraft in the world. Both the J-20 and F-22 are of similar size. The Chinese J-20 is 20.3 meters long with a wingspan of 12.9 meters, while the American F-22 is 19 meters long with a wingspan of 13.6 meters. The empty weight of both aircraft is around 19,000 kilograms. However, the payload weight of the J-20 is slightly heavier than that of the F-22. Both aircraft have a ceiling of 20 kilometers, a maximum speed of about 2,470 kilometers per hour, which is faster than the speed of sound. The F-22 has a combat radius of about 800 kilometers, while the J-20 has a combat radius of up to 1,100 kilometers. The F-22 is equipped with the F-119PW-100 thrust vectoring turbofan engine. This engine's vectoring capability allows the F-22 to perform agile maneuvers at supersonic speeds. However, this is a weakness of the J-20. The development plan for China's thrust vectoring turbofan engines has been delayed. This means manufacturers have had to use less capable engines, including China's domestic WS-10B or Russia's AL-31FM2/3. Nevertheless, Beijing is aiming to develop the new WS-15 engine expected next year. This will help them quickly overcome the weaknesses of the J-20. The stealth capability of the J-20 on the frontal and side aspects is considered excellent. However, this still poses risks because radar systems can easily detect them. Production costs are not small. To maintain stealth capability, both fighters have weapon bays. The J-20 can carry up to 6 air-to-air missiles, not fewer than the F-22. However, due to its larger internal bay, China's J-20 can carry long-range missiles and even LS-6 bombs. Currently, it's unclear whether the J-20 carries a machine gun, although analysts believe it can accommodate such weapons. The F-22 has bays that can hold approximately 8 short to medium-range air-to-air and air-to-ground missiles. Both aircraft are equipped with integrated sensor and electronic systems with high accuracy. Their phased array radar systems can detect targets under any weather conditions. The production of the F-22 incurred high costs, totaling $62 billion for the entire project, equivalent to around $339 million per aircraft. The research and development cost of the J-20 is estimated to be over 30 billion Chinese yuan, equivalent to producing an aircraft costing between $100 to $110 million. While the J-20, nicknamed Mighty Dragon, is built for the Chinese military, the F-22 fighter jet is known as the Raptor. Both the J-20 and F-22 possess stealth capabilities, meaning they can evade detection by enemy radar. With ongoing budgetary investments in military development to produce new fighter jets, China plans to continue manufacturing the J-20 in larger quantities than the F-22 in the future. The F-22 and J-20 are currently considered among the most advanced fifth-generation fighter jets in the world. Both are single-seat, twin-engine aircraft equipped with radar-evading stealth technology. Michael Raska, a military professor at the S. Rajaratnam School of International Studies in Singapore, suggests that China uses the export of weapons as a tool in its foreign policy to create strategic dependencies. According to Professor Raska, China's export of military products to geographically distant countries like Venezuela and Iran is also a means to counterbalance the United States. Observers believe that with its promotion of the J-20, China may be aiming towards developing weaponry that can compete with the United States and Russia in the future. Despite significant upgrades to the F-22 Raptor, the J-20 is also a modern stealth fighter with its own advantages. In reality, the outcome of an air combat depends on various factors such as pilot skills, tactical usage, environmental conditions, and even luck. Gaining an advantage in a split second is possible, but it doesn't guarantee ultimate victory. More importantly, it's crucial to remember that the purpose of military technology is deterrence and peacekeeping, not provoking conflict. Maintaining a balance of power among nations can contribute to global stability. What do you think about this topic? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support our channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss our next exciting military analysis videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.